Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fierro. I'm Andy Fierro.
And I'm Liz Fierro.
Hey Liz,
Hey Andy.
where did we go tonight?
We went to see Frozen 2.
We sure did, and it was absolutely incredible, guys.
Yes.
All right, so as we promised you guys, we will do a spoiler-free
Totally.
review of our, opinion of the movie.
Right. And I will have to say that our experience started out last night because we rewatched Frozen.
Yeah.
And then we woke up to Sneak Attack Snow.
Yeah.
Where we were supposed to get like a puny itty bitty half an inch and got a couple of inches, and it was like, oh, it's a frozen wonderland. Obviously, nature was just ready for Frozen 2.
Well, it was definitely freezing this morning, and
Yes.
of course by the afternoon, pretty much half the snow had already melted. But
Which was awesome.
that's Colorado
Denver.
for you. Yeah.
That's Denver for you.
So definitely we want to share what we thought about the movie with you guys. Now I gotta say, after watching Frozen, the first yesterday, again, I love that film. And it's
So
just,
good.
it really is. It's so good. The music is so good.
The
plot,
story.
absolutely. Everything about it is just really awesome. That being said, I was very skeptical of, because most movies, when they do a sequel, it's just not...
Living up to the original. And
Yeah.
we did pre-download the soundtrack, and we were listening to it this week as we were, running around in the car. And it was kind of like, oh man, when you listen to it, you don't have the context of the movie, so we weren't sure. It was like some of these songs, it's like, okay, did they get off the reservation? Because this is more reminding us of Wicked,
Yeah.
okay, than anything else. So, but then when we saw the movie, everything, just a tapestry, it all comes together.
It really... so when we say it reminded us of Wicked, which if you haven't seen the Broadway version of Wicked, it's absolutely incredible. But it was that whole... the soundtrack was very musical-ish, like a
Yeah.
Broadway production. Okay, so
Yes.
I think that's more of what we're kind of thinking about. But
Yeah, I think so.
it was good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a really good soundtrack.
It really is.
But we had, like you said,
Right,
there
it's
was
like-
no reference.
There's no kind of context, and we were like, man, Into the Unknown, is that going to be better than Let It Go? Let It Go is such a powerful song. So we really, really, really couldn't wait to get to the movie to see, hey, how is this music going to unfold and take us through this story?
Right. So, what did we think of the movie?
Well, I was happy that I had Olaf. Okay, so I took my Olaf with me, and during the beginning of the movie, oh man, laughed so hard. Wasn't expecting that.
No.
Okay, it was a very good, nice kind of like, wow, man, we're sitting here laughing. It's cute. It's funny.
So
And then I started crying.
I've got to say this, and I told you this, and now I'm gonna tell you guys this. I've never laughed and cried so much at the same movie.
Yes.
I've definitely cried more at movies. I mean, Old Yeller, for sure.
Yeah.
But and I've laughed more at other movies. Definitely movies that are just straight up comedies. But
The original Aladdin cartoon.
oh yeah, for
I
sure.
mean,
But this movie, I mean, it just okay. So no
immediately
spoilers.
sucks you in.
Right.
All right.
Immediately.
And of course, man, Olaf, he's right there at the very beginning. He's not having to wait for him,
But the cool thing is that this time we didn't have to actually create Olaf. I mean,
Yeah, he was already there.
Yeah, he already existed. So the nice thing is that Olaf is there from the very beginning, which is one of my favorite Disney characters. I mean, he likes warm hugs, and to get it from a little Ewok is even better. But the great thing is that we got to see all the characters, full on from the very beginning, and it was so much fun to just kind of catch
Yeah.
back up with them, really.
And then, I mean, still no spoilers. Alrighty. But then we have, tell them about Olaf's monologue.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so no. This is so hard not to spoil.
It really is. Oh my goodness.
But
the struggle is real.
But you guys have got to know. So Olaf gets. Basically, it's a recap of the first movie that he does, and it's his monologue. It's the Olaf show, and it is the
hilarious.
It is the funniest thing I have ever seen. Josh Gad did. He did one of the most amazing jobs of his entire career. I will say that it was absolutely amazing. Olaf was.
He just comes right to life. He just pops off the screen, and you're like, I want to give this little snowman a warm hug.
And just like the first movie, nothing phases Olaf. So it's just
true. Well, no, he's growing. He's changing.
Yeah.
You know, but still, man, that same disposition just kind of stays firmly in place, man. You want to look on the bright side of everything? That's Olaf to a T.
Olaf is awesome.
Yes, he is.
But the two sisters, I've got to say, are definitely even closer. You know, that relationship that they finally came together. They've definitely built on that.
Yeah, but it's back to where they were as they were kids before they were separated. Which, parents, still, why did you do that? But you know, they're back together. I love that too. Oh, I will say, okay, sidebar. Love Anna's new dress in this.
Oh, yeah.
Love Elsa's outfit. I would actually wear Elsa's outfit. I want Elsa's outfit.
Arendelle Aqua.
Yeah, but so cool. I'd also like a horse made of water.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yep. Which, I mean, you guys have seen in the previews.
In the trailers, the horse is there.
But this movie, it takes it to a whole another level. So I told Liz, and I will stand by this, I didn't think that it was going to be better than the first movie. The first movie is definitely captured us, and it captured our hearts. You know, we fell in love with the characters. Me, especially with Olaf, he's just awesome. But the thing is that this movie, this Frozen 2, in my mind, and I would love anybody to prove me wrong, but in my mind, I would say that this topped. I'm not taking away from the first Frozen, but this movie, I think, topped the original movie.
And it really does. I mean, because we did fall in love with the characters in the first movie, and we have seen that struggle. We have so many questions, of where were the parents going when the ship went down? Why is there this room with like chains and stuff that Prince Hans didn't have actually time to build?
Yeah.
To contain Elsa. What were the parents thinking? Okay? I mean, we've all asked these questions. And so here we come to the movie where Frozen 2 is about, let's answer these questions.
True.
So, yeah, it's like,
it does help to answer a lot of questions that we had, it definitely gives us answers to a lot of questions, for sure.
Absolutely.
So that is one awesome thing about this movie.
And another sidebar, okay, because there's this forest scene, in which we've also seen the trailers, but it is so reminiscent of like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
This just beautiful animation, like almost aspen trees is really what it reminded me of.
Yeah, I think it was aspen trees, but
I think they were just so gorgeous.
Here's the thing: is that in a lot of ways, I think Disney really got back to its nature roots in this.
Yes,
as far as just
agree.
A lot of the animation in this, there's a lot of, obviously there's tons of technology with this, but I think there's a lot of old school just feel to it. Yeah,
man, that vibe, that pure Disney.
Yep.
I mean, like Disney squared.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, it's like the past, the present, just kind of melded them all together, and just beautiful.
Now
movie.
There are a lot of great new techniques that Disney is implemented into this movie that I really couldn't tell if it was real or animated at times. It was
I will give you that.
Beautiful.
It was
the
really
whole
beautiful.
movie was beautiful. So I will definitely not ever forget like the I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen this kind of animation done. So I think this is going to be.
Yeah, it was definitely on a whole new level. All right, you have to give Disney props. It was just wow. Now, the other question is, obviously still no spoilers, but do we think they left the door open for Frozen 3? And we're kind of torn on this. You can
Yeah.
already see that from Andy's expression. I mean, I've kind of thrown out a couple of ideas of, all right, I can see this is a third one, and I can see this is a third one. So we're not really sure about that. But we definitely want to hear from you. When you guys go see Frozen 2, comment below. Do you think that they've left the door open for Frozen 3? And what do you think the plot could be?
Ooh.
Because I do, like I said, I kind of have like a sidebar story in my mind where I think they could go, but I'm just not sure.
I think based on the movie itself, I think it wraps everything up nice and neat and a really beautiful bow at the end.
It does. It explains explains a lot about the past.
But if they choose to, though,
yeah, I can see
if Disney chooses to make a third one, they can. There's enough storyline now that has been revealed from the first one to the second one. Explained more in the second one.
Yeah,
they can definitely do a third one. I don't know if but they could also just leave it like it is.
That's true.
And it would just be fine. It ties everything up nice and neat at the end.
Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea if there's the Frozen 3 in the works or anything. That's still a speculation on our part. But just kind of wondering, hey, did you think, is there room for another one?
So, guys, real simply put,
loved it.
We absolutely loved it.
2 thumbs up. Woo!
And we are dying to know what you guys think of the movie. So we definitely, this is a spoiler-free thing. And whatever comments that you leave after you go and see it, or if you've already seen it,
please don't spoil it for
please don't spoil it for anybody else. But we would love to know what you guys think.
And we didn't bring this up.
Nope.
Okay, so we're AMC A-list members.
Yeah.
I mean, just why,
not pitching AMC or anything.
Not pitching AMC. But it works for us because we did it at the beginning of the year. There were so many Marvel movies coming out, so many Disney movies coming out that we were like, hey, we think we can go see 2 movies a month and make this worth our while.
Yeah.
And awesome souvenir cut with Elsa and Anna and like little, just leaves all around it. The back of it says Frozen 2.
Yeah, this
so
was.
You guys can see that.
This was on par for a Disney, like a Disney kind of a cup mug travel.
Well, it's a water bottle.
Yeah, container. So with a straw in it, that it doesn't fall out, which is really cool.
Which is awesome.
So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you've enjoyed the spoiler-free review. Here's the thing, guys. This one was a really hard one to do spoiler-free. So we're giving you a whole lot of our opinions, of course, but go and see it.
Then leave your opinions down below. We'd love to hear from you.
You don't have to worry about listening to Let It Go, okay? It's even though I think that's still a great song.
The Unknown.
So it's just a great movie, guys. I hope you guys go and enjoy it. Obviously, if you're watching us, you probably have an interest somewhat in Disney, and it's a great movie. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you will, give this video the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, we would love for you to subscribe, become a member of our Disney family with us. But until next time, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.